A lot of people think relationships are supposed to make life more exciting. But honestly, the older you get, the more you realize a good relationship should make life easier. Not perfect, not effortless, but easier, more peaceful, more stable, more grounded. And that's something a lot of people don't fully understand when they're younger. Because when you're young, you often chase excitement, chemistry, attention, validation, intensity, emotional highs. You think love is supposed to feel overwhelming all the time, but eventually life humbles you. Responsibility humbles you. Pressure humbles you. And once life becomes heavy, your perspective on relationships changes completely. Now you stop asking, who excites me the most? And start asking, who brings me peace? That's maturity, because peace becomes valuable once you understand how exhausting life can actually become. Bills, stress, work pressure, family pressure, responsibility, mental fatigue. Real life takes energy. And when life is already difficult, the last thing you need is a relationship that creates more chaos. That's why emotionally mature people stop romanticizing dysfunction. They stop confusing emotional instability with passion. They stop confusing drama with love. Because eventually, you realize a relationship should not constantly drain you emotionally. It should help restore you. That's one of the most underrated things about a healthy relationship. Restoration. Having somebody around you who helps you recover from life instead of making life heavier. Somebody who protects your peace instead of constantly disrupting it. That matters more than people think, especially long term, because the quality of your relationship affects the quality of your life. Your focus changes depending on who you're connected to. Your emotional stability changes. Your discipline changes. Your energy changes. The right person can make life feel lighter. The wrong person can make life feel exhausting. That's real. And honestly, a lot of people only realize this after experiencing both. After enough emotional chaos, peace starts feeling attractive, not boring, valuable. That's one of the biggest maturity shifts people go through. You stop chasing relationships that only stimulate you emotionally and start appreciating relationships that stabilize you emotionally. Because stability is underrated when you're immature. But once responsibilities increase, stability becomes attractive. That's why wise people move differently in relationships. They stop being impressed by surface level attraction alone. They start paying attention to emotional consistency, support, character, accountability, emotional safety, how somebody behaves during stressful moments. Because pressure reveals relationship quality. Anybody can be enjoyable during easy seasons. The real question is, who are they when life becomes difficult? Do they bring peace or pressure? Do they help repair you emotionally or constantly drain your energy? Do they create stability or confusion? Those questions matter, especially long term, because eventually you realize relationships affect everything. Your sleep, your focus, your health, your mindset, your emotional state, everything. That's why emotionally intelligent people become very protective of their peace. Not because they became cold, but because they understand emotional chaos is expensive. And honestly, modern relationships often ignore this completely. Modern culture teaches people how to attract, how to impress, how to flirt, how to create chemistry. But very few people are taught how to build peace. And peace requires emotional maturity. It requires patience, communication, consistency, support, sacrifice, self-awareness, emotional discipline. Those things aren't always exciting, but they create stability. And stable relationships age better than emotionally chaotic ones. That's something many people learn too late, because emotional highs feel powerful initially, but emotional safety sustains people long term. That's the difference. And honestly, one of the clearest signs of a healthy relationship is whether life feels heavier or lighter around that person. Do you feel calmer, more focused, more disciplined, more emotionally grounded? Or do you constantly feel drained, anxious, emotionally unstable, mentally exhausted? That tells you a lot, because healthy relationships don't just look good publicly, they improve your quality of life privately. That's important. A lot of people chase relationship aesthetics now: pictures, appearances, social validation. But appearance means nothing if the relationship destroys your peace internally. That's why mature people prioritize alignment over image, because eventually you stop caring about what the relationship looks like to other people. You care about what it feels like to live inside it every day. That's real maturity. And honestly, many people underestimate how powerful emotional support really is, especially when life gets difficult. Having somebody who genuinely wants to make your life easier, who pours into you emotionally, who supports your growth, who protects your peace, that changes everything. Because life already comes with enough battles. A healthy relationship should not feel like another war. And this applies to both men and women. Everybody wants to feel emotionally safe. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants support. But healthy relationships require both people to contribute to that environment intentionally. That's the important part. Peace doesn't happen accidentally, and it's built through communication, effort, understanding, emotional discipline, and mutual care. And honestly, that's what makes certain relationships feel different. Not perfection, peace. That's why some couples survive pressure better than others, because they became each other's safe place instead of each other's emotional burden. And honestly, that changes everything. So maybe the goal in relationships is not simply finding somebody exciting. Maybe it's finding somebody you can build peace with long term, because excitement fades, looks change, life gets harder, pressure increases, but peace becomes more valuable every year. And once you experience a relationship that genuinely protects your peace, you stop romanticizing chaos forever. If this changed how you think about relationships, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.